Well, shall we shake off that stale performance then and get into the world's best 11 2024? We're a little bit ahead, right? Obviously, we're in the month of November here, so there's still time, but we're getting ahead of the game. We're going to give our best 11 for 2024. We'll go position by position. We have agreed to run a 4-3-3 formation. I think it would be good if we start from the back between the posts, then go to defense, midfield, and forwards. We in agreement here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, who wants to start us off between the posts then?
The hipster can start. I actually want to put a bit of a signal out here. I think we spoke about. I feel that the level of football all round has dropped, and it's made me tempted to go for hipster choices today because whilst my team is pretty generic, I'm just looking at some of the picks I've made and I'm just thinking, yeah, okay, you probably were the best this year, but like that's just because there was no one else to challenge you again. You've got away with it, from like your name and from playing well, but you've got away with it. Hit me, hipster.
I've gone like that is 50% of the argument. The other 50% is literally what you're doing right now. And I also consider everything in it. So for me, my goalkeeper is like, if literally tomorrow we had a game and this guy was fit, I will still play him because I don't think in the time he has been unfit, somebody else has been better than him.
Yeah.
And that thing is Courtois. I think that I feel Courtois being injured.
Wait.
Yeah. Yeah.
This no.
Wait, what? Wait.
My camera died at the moment when you said that.
I knew he was going to do this.
Yeah. Bro.
Why is that hipster, bro?
Wait, no.
Because how many matches has he played in the calendar year of 2024? How many matches has he played in?
I don't know, bro, but he played one. He won the freaking Champions League final. He's been insane when he's been out.
Bro, this guy starting
I think he's. Who else would you put? Who would you put? I literally had Courtois, and the next one was Lucas Chevalier from Lille.
What?
Those are my two.
I don't understand. Surely I can't be the only one who actually has the deserved respect for Emiliano Martinez. I don't understand. I've made this argument before. Surely out there in the podcast listening world, there's somebody who sees what I see, that Emiliano Martinez, who is World Cup champion, who is playing for Aston Villa, which are they still top four? I should have pulled up the table before this.
They're not top four.
Well, they were top four. They are. Oh, sure. They dropped a lot, actually. Bad run of form. They're in ninth right now, but they were top four 2 weeks ago. Champions League, they also just had a loss and a draw. So I'm kind of deflating my argument a little bit. But Aston Villa, you got to think about
last year he was amazing.
And you got to think about who he has playing in front of him. Right, yeah. He doesn't have a team of world beaters. He doesn't have anybody putting in a defensive masterclass in front of him. Right, so Emiliano Martinez, he's got the right attitude, he's got the right confidence, he's got the skills, obviously, and like I said, World Cup champion, and he actually plays consistently. Buga, he's actually there between the posts, match in and match out.
This is the worst part. People are actually gonna call me Madridista for whatever reason, like.
Gee, I don't know why. It's not. But he's week in and week out showing up and loving Madrid.
You wouldn't put him like tomorrow if it was a game. Like you wouldn't put him like generally just by player. I think he's the best goalkeeper.
I have two other keepers ahead
before
of him.
I know, but also Bulga, it's not who are the best footballers alive. It's the team of the year for 2024. So whilst for me, Koundé is probably the best right back in the world, or maybe, I don't know, I'm trying to think of a random Barca player, like Rafinha or something. In 2024, were they better than the other person? Probably not, because Barca had a crap 2024. But you're saying...
No, I understand, but I think that in that case, in that scenario, when we're going to get later in the discussion, like I think the 24, that this late 24 can be better than the latest 24. I think that's an argument to be made. For instance, if we get to that position, but I just think that for goalkeeper, for instance, I don't want to say it right now. Let's wait for Pablo. But I think like for me, Martinez is like below that. Like that will be my second choice because I think what he did for Aston Villa this first part of the year is better than what I think any other player. Basically, what I'm saying is that for me, Courtois, literally just him as a goalkeeper, being 1 day fit, is better than I think any other goalkeeper. That's why I'm trying to I value here. So, what's your goalkeeper, Pablo?
I was going to go the really obvious choice, and now I'm just going to go more hipster and say the name that I had in my mind because I see we've all lost our minds a little bit. I was going to give the props to Alisson.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you know who you know what name I'm actually going to throw into the ring though? Mike Maignan.
Oh no, yeah, he's class.
Really?
I really like him. Yeah, whenever I watch him for AC Milan, I think he's been really good for them from what I hear. I can't lie and say I'm an avid watcher of them, but when I watched him for France in the Euros, I thought he was one of France's best players too. And I just think he's a top goalkeeper. Actually, I think he's probably top 5, top 6 keepers in the world for me. Actually, like overall, and I think for 2024, he probably gets in ahead of quite of the few of the others I'm talking about. Courtois didn't play. Alisson and Ederson are a classic who I'm always weighing between. Not sure about them. So Stegen, obviously, it can't be him. Who else we got? Neuer, obviously, it's not him anymore. Emi Martinez, but I think Maignan up there now.
I'll go with you on that. I think that's actually a good pick. I watch a lot of AC Milan these days because of Pulisic, of course. I'm kind of curious. I'm pulling up his stats real quick because this is what I was thinking about. Does Jan Oblak have a say in any of this?
No,
I know Atletico Madrid have dropped off a bit, right? They don't really have much momentum going for them right now. Nobody's talking about that club. But Jan Oblak between the posts, I mean, he's tough to beat.
I know, but I would still go with any of your 2 picks. Like, if that's where we're going, I have no problem going with, because those are other players that I considered for this position. So you put the 2 players that I considered. So
You've got to pick Ignacio.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got to pick one then. Yeah, if you concede, then you got to pick either Emilio.
I think I have to go with Emiliano Martinez because what he did with Villa last season is better. It's better than what Maignan is doing. Like, talent-wise, consistently throughout this 2024, it's been good. But Emiliano Martinez has, taken Villa to the Champions League, and he won best goalkeeper already for the year, technically, that award. So, right back.
All right, I'll take that win. Right back. I think I'm curious if we have any debate here, but Jules Koundé.
I put Jules Koundé as well.
Oh my God!
This guy has on Carvajal. This guy goes.
Yes,
of course.
I've gone Koundé.
Koundé over Carvajal.
Yeah, I think Koundé would have done better than Carvajal in the Real Madrid team if he was playing that position.
No.
That's a hot take. Yes.
Carvajal. I'm actually gonna have to back him here, eh? Wow, like this guy. You know how good Carvajal is week in, week out for Real Madrid. You know how good this guy is. I haven't seen a right back defend like Carvajal. All of those big Champions League games, he doesn't miss an absolute beat. Champions League final goal against Dortmund, the opener as well, the header from the corner. Wins the Euros with Spain and wins the Champions League. Wins La Liga with Real Madrid week in, week out. I thought he was absolutely immense. 4th in the Ballon d'Or, by the way. And little Jules Koundé sneaks in ahead. Wow. I thought, when you said it, I think we've all got the same. I thought, Carvajal.
Yeah.
Wow.
The thing is that for me, in this scenario, like, I know I am totally going against my argument, but I think that, like, Carvajal being injured right now, I mean, it's such a huge miss for Real Madrid, but I think Koundé is way more impactful to France and Barcelona if he's just simply not there. That's really what I think.
Wow.
I think that consistently, like, he's been out of this world, like, and I think he would have performed equally, if not better, than Carvajal at Real Madrid. And I think he had a better Euros than the Carvajal as well.
No,
I have no problem because literally they both are like the cream of the crop. Like, that there are no problems in saying one or the other. But I think that Koundé, with consistent wise, like, he's just been out of this world. I mean, shout out, I think, just quick honorable mention to someone like Trent Alexander-Arnold this season. He's been playing good as well. But, like, I mean, consistently, just I think Koundé has had a better 2024 than them. But literally, because Carvajal has been missing like 4 months now. I know Johnny's.
Wait. Sorry, Carvajal hasn't been missing 4 months.
No, when 4 weeks, right?
No, he's been gone since the start of the season.
No, he's got 8 matches played this season out of the what have they played? 12 or 13 so far.
Really?
He only got injured just before the start of last international break now.
Yeah, bruh.
Well,
I think
boys,
Pablo may have sold me on this one.
Yeah,
Champions
no
League
problem.
and Euros.
Yeah, and final goal as well.
wow, the
Yeah,
2v1.
I don't like it, but
He brings it back. What
Pablo
a clutch.
may have got something. Here's what I think it is for me. Not just being a Barcelona supporter, that of course plays into it, but I think maybe the surprise of how well Jules Koundé is doing, I think is one of the reasons why I picked him. Like maybe the bar is a little bit lower because, again, even though he's been playing there for the last 3 seasons, he's not a natural right back.
Yeah.
And this offensive output that he's been producing, 3 assists against Red Star, I think, lifts his brand obviously and lifts the notoriety of what he's doing there. But I don't know. If I'm thinking of it this way, right? If everybody's healthy and we are putting out the best 11 today, I'm still going Jules Koundé.
But who are we putting at right back? Because we got to get a move on. Who are we putting at right back?
I think it's Koundé, bro, because two of us.
You almost had me. You almost
had Koundé.
Yeah.
Koundé goes there.
Almost
I think
charming
enough.
enough.
Insane, bro.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can't allow it.
Let's.
All right,
should we say our partners both like center backs at the same time?
Let's do one and see if each other has that one.
Okay.
On either side, but Pablo,
Incredible.
maybe you take the lead on this one.
I struggled again. I've got 4 names, but I'm going to narrow it down to 2.
Of course.
Okay, give us one. First one.
The first one I've got in my team, yeah. Mm-hmm. The first one I got in my team is Rudiger, because I think he's an animal. I think he's a monster, and I think he's a nightmare to play against. And he won the La Liga and the Champions League, similar reasons to Carvajal. And the man I've put next to him.
Oh, hang on. Wait.
Sorry.
Buga.
Yeah, I got Rudiger as well. Yeah.
You got Rudiger. Okay, Rudiger, we got our first consensus.
Wow.
Yeah.
Rudiger is starting for us. We did it, you guys.
Yeah.
We got one on the board.
And the other one?
And the other one, Pablo.
The other one I've eventually put in, I've said no to Gabriel and Bastoni, and I've put in Van Dijk.
Woo!
I put Van Dijk as well.
Oh, man. Okay, so I had Van Dijk, and I swapped him out for Ruben Dias.
Ooh.
I think he is one of the most underrated, overlooked center backs, and I don't know why. Man City winning titles consistently. I think the attacking side of that club gets most of the attention. But I will go with Virgil van Dijk because that was actually my initial pairing was Rudiger, Virgil van Dijk. It's very close stats wise. Virgil van Dijk, I think, is the better center back, but because Manchester City have had more success trophy wise, that's kind of what I wanted to pay some respect to Ruben Dias, but I'll go Virgil van Dijk. So we got a good pairing here of Rudiger and Virgil van Dijk.
Yeah, I think that Van Dijk literally this season he has gone back to his best, take Liverpool back to the top, and literally they're competing because of Van Dijk, and I think you can really see that. So I think he also had a very good Euros. So Van Dijk, I think it's easy.
I wanted to give credit to the Arsenal centre backs too, because obviously they play like Atletico Madrid now, Arsenal obviously, but those 2 centre backs are obviously a big part of that, and being those mammoths at the back. Saliba, give credit to him too. Who else? I really rate Konate, by the way, next to Van Dijk at Liverpool. I think he's very underrated. He's class, but Van Dijk, I actually don't like Van Dijk really. I think he's a bit, I don't know, but I do take my hat off to him as a centre back because he is class, and I think he's reached his levels again. I agree, Bulga. He has reached his levels again.
In my top 4, I had Cubarsí because I think that Cubarsí could also had a good shout. Because look, he has actually started playing like last season at the knockout stages, a little bit before that actually.
Yeah.
Right. So he started playing
literally 2024. Yeah.
Yeah, literally 2024. And I mean, he didn't go for the Euros, but he won the Olympics. He has continued playing. Now he's a starter for Barcelona, and he's up there. Like his level is insane. I think sometimes we forget that he's 17 years of age. Like he's literally Lamine Yamal, but at center back. And we forget about that. And we're talking about him already being like one of the... He's you don't even talk about his age. He doesn't get that recognition. He's just there, and he's a center back, and he plays there every single game. And I know that he would potentially play with Spain as well. So for me, Cubarsí is up there as well and deserves a shout for it. But I think that, of course, Rudiger, Van Dijk, you have to go with them.
Go on then.
Left back is hard, right?
Yeah.
No.
No?
It's Anthony Robinson. Easily.
Oh, I knew you were going to go something weird like
easily, dude. Easily.
Wait.
Powerhouse down that left back's position. Easily. A dream for Fulham right now. He's going to go to a bigger club.
Yeah.
That's going to happen.
I think he should go for Arsenal.
No, I can't allow that. Sorry. My hatred for Arsenal is too strong. I can't allow that. Would love to see him at a Chelsea, at a Man United, at a Liverpool. I think Liverpool actually makes a lot of sense for him.
Yeah, it does.
Coming in and replacing Andrew Robertson. But when I was looking through the stats today, Anthony Robinson, I believe, was 6th for tackles in the EPL right now. Has a couple assists under his belt as well. And in terms of pace and power, it's going to be hard to beat that. So
I want to hear.
Yeah, I'm curious.
Okay.
What do you guys have?
Yeah, I'm curious. I'm really curious. What does Pablo have? Because I'm
left back.
I
really struggled at left back.
Yeah, it's hard. Do you
I've
want me
got-
to go?
okay.
There's not a clear winner for
Okay,
me.
no. Okay, so this
Besides
is what
Anthony Robinson, but-
this is what I've gone for. In 3rd place, I've got Di Marco. In second place, I've got Cucurella.
Okay. Not
And
bad
then
shout. Not a bad shout.
I think he's absolutely class.
He's
and,
really fast. I agree.
And at first, I've gone for Vardiel.
Okay. Listen to me.
Oh right, wait, no one has that. Wow.
No. In my number,
I thought about Gvardiol.
I'm thinking of Look, okay. Number 3, I went Mendy, but I think his season has been horrendous this year so far, this campaign. So that's plummeted him down. Number 2, I went for Grimaldo.
Oh, that's a
Grimaldo was my number 2.
Yeah.
That's a great shout.
And number
That's a
1,
great shout.
I went with Guardiola as well.
Okay.
Sack
I went with-
the left.
I went with-
Go ahead.
I went with Guardiola because I think that last season he started banging in goals with his right foot. Insane. Remember that goal in semifinals or quarterfinals was it? Quarterfinals was it? And now this year, literally the only reason why City are up anywhere where they're supposed to be is because of Guardiola and Haaland. That's it. That's it. That's literally it. He's been scoring wonder goals for them. And I think he already has 3 goals this season in clutch moments. So I think he's been up there, and I think he's had a good last year, a good year as well. Now I don't think he's by far the best player out there, but for me, the slow start to the season for Grimaldo is what take him down. I think you could say that Grimaldo. I think maybe we're
Do you know what I mean? Grimaldo getting benched for Cucurella in the Euros says a lot for me, and Cucurella goes on to win the Euros and gets the match-winning assist as well. Do you know what I mean? It's But Grimaldo is a really good shout. I should have had him in my top 3 actually, but I will happily agree on Vardiel. Sorry, John, who was your number 1? Was it Robinson?
The real number 1, Anthony Robinson. Yes, I get that I'm going to be outvoted in this one, but the streets know. The streets definitely know.
The streets won't forget that.
That's fine. Gvardiol, the Jules Koundé of left back position.
It's kind of similar,
there. Right? Unnatural. Yeah, it really is. He's mirrors what Jules Koundé did.
Yeah.
So that's fine. I'm not conceding, but I recognize I was outvoted in this one.
Okay. CDM.
Right, so just quick recap. We got Martinez in goal. We got Koundé at right back. We got the pairing of Rudiger and Virgil van Dijk. It happened, okay? Just accept the results, Pablo.
Accept it.
Rudiger and Virgil van Dijk as our center back pairing, and Vardiol at left back so far.
Yep.
Brings us into the midfield.
Four centre backs. Arteta would be proud of that.
Yeah, actually.
You're
well
right,
done,
you're right.
guys. Well done. Okay, so Booga, let's jump back to you. Give us one of your midfielders.
I think my first midfielder is simple. I think it's easy. I think that this year, even though he has not been playing almost at all, has elevated his level even more. And I think that when Vinicius hears his name, he's going to cry. I think Rodri makes it without a shadow of a doubt.
Rodri.
Yeah,
I think that Rodri this year, without even playing, you can just see how much more important he's for Manchester City right now that they don't have him. It's the first time City has lost that Guardiola has lost 4 games ever consecutively in his career. And Rodri, man, what a tremendous! That tells you that so much of that City play and game revolves around him. So Rodri has to go in there. Current Ballon d'Or holder, he's in there, easy.
I love seeing the Madrid supporters, the Vinny Jr. fans saying, "Oh, how could it be Rodri? Show me one goal from Rodri that was like, oh my God, what a golazo!" And then it was just 7-8 minute long highlight reels of Rodri scoring bangers.
Yeah.
That's the funny thing about Rodri is like that's not even the best part of his game, by the way. But the fact that he's got that to his game, that he is also as well as being the best midfielder in the world, he's also that clutch and that much of a goal scorer. Like, yeah, for me, he's the best player in the world, and I'm really happy for him. And of course, he gets in my team too.
Yeah. Okay. All right. We got a consensus to start us out. Who's the second midfielder on our list? Pablo.
I'm gonna start. This is breaking my heart a little bit because I'm not a fan of this bloke, but I've had to be fair. And after, I'm sorry. Are you guys gonna kill me or
what?
Just say it.
I've gone for Jude Bellingham.
What? That's not no. I thought you were gonna maybe say Fede Valverde.
Yeah,
which I would have supported your arguments for that. But Jude Bellingham has been such a stinker this year. I don't understand how you could include him.
But do you not think his goals did carry on a little bit into 2024? Did they not, in steering Real Madrid towards La Liga and then winning them the Champions?
I don't know.
You know I'm not a fan. I wanted to do anything. I just thought if I don't put him in, and you got both are going to have him, but if you guys don't have him, I will walk away a happy man.
I don't have Jude Bellingham.
Have him, bro.
Can I name my players?
I shouldn't have put him in there. That was an error on my conscience.
Go ahead, Buga.
First, Jude Bellingham doesn't make it because, like John says, stinker of this half of the season, and also stinker Euros. I mean, incredible goal, but stinker Euros, and then stinker end half to the season. Like literally, where was him in the final? I don't remember. He played that game against Dortmund. Like where was he? But my guy, it's an assist, bro. But it's like Madsen gave it to in front of him. Like I could have done that assist. Like I could have done that assist. I could have easily have a professional assist. My guy. This is going to make Pablo so happy, but...
Say it.
I'm going to go with Moises Caicedo.
Oh, that's not where I thought you were going. What the... Buga, you're... No. Both of you...
Oh, my...
He was wrong. At the end of last year, he was incredible. When Chelsea actually... Pablo can back me. They had a good run of games with Pochettino. He was insane. And now, he has better numbers and better start to the season to Chelsea than he has done with N'Golo Kante. Yeah. He's running that midfield. He's incredible.
How dare you?
Nobody remembers now his budget, what he cost. Caicedo, what a guy. Yeah. He's played absolutely out of this world. What a baller. From Ecuador, Moises Caicedo, you enter my team.
Yeah,
you should be embarrassed for that N'Golo Kante reference. How dare you?
No, John.
No.
Absolutely not.
No.
I don't think he gets in the 2024 Team of the Year, but Borga is right to bring him out on the podcast so that the world knows this is a serious player. He is an absolute monster in midfield, by the way. Did you watch him against Arsenal again today? He's and against Man U. Like, every week, he's so good. He is so good. He wins it back so much. He's a proper animal, but he can't. I don't think he can get in my 2024
John,
Team of the Year.
What's your other midfielder?
John, save the star. Save the star. Save who's your other midfielder?
Yeah, save the one that's clear.
Well, I thought that this was going to be clear, but you guys are taking it in a direction where now I'm not so sure. Like maybe I'm the crazy one. Maybe I'm the old man in the room. I don't know.
Yeah.
Where are you going to go?
I'm gonna stay with Chelsea, but I'm going Cole Palmer.
Yeah. I have Cole Palmer as well.
Me too. Cole,
yeah. So he makes the team.
Okay. So all right. So everybody calm down.
Cole Palmer.
Calcedo talk. Okay.
Cole Palmer.
Fucking Cole Palmer clearly gets
in there.
And then
what do you have?
And then you gotta go Pedri.
Oh no.
Yeah,
lads. You know we're gonna
the three midfielders of Rodri, Palmer, and Pedri build me a better midfield.
Yeah.
Build me a better midfield than that. We all sat here and said Pedri, best midfielder in the world. Okay, I agree. I know, missed a big chunk of last season.
Come on.
And the stats aren't going to back up what I say, but he has the Andres Iniesta syndrome, the Xavi syndrome of he's not going to provide the last assist and the last goal, but his magic buildup, his ball possession, his footballing IQ.
Lads.
I'm going Pedri. I thought I was going to have you guys on this one. I thought surely that midfield wins. Rodri, Palmer, Pedri. Who do you guys have over that?
Oh, lads, we're in big trouble here. I think we're going to need to bring some more names into the picture. I don't think we can go ahead with this.
Bro, Caicedo.
I mean, because right now we're arguing Caicedo versus Pedri.
Pedri or Bellingham. That's our discussion.
I think I think a lot of people would agree with the Bellingham. I don't know if I would, and I'm happy not to go. But I think a lot of people, for what he's achieved in 2024, would, and he came what, third in the Ballon d'Or. We got to bring someone else into this, lads. I don't think we can go ahead with it like this.
Caicedo, I mean, come on.
A lot of
people Caicedo is good. He finished. You know I mean? Caicedo is really
Pablo,
fast,
you know it.
I know him. He's my guy. He's my boy.
You know how good he is. Caicedo's been amazing.
He's my boy.
Hot form. He's been incredible. He had a good Copa America as well. He was so good in Chelsea.
So good.
He's so good. He would literally look at this. Moises Caicedo right now would improve every team. Maybe not Barca.
Are you going to have a double pivot with Rodri and Caicedo? Is that what you're doing?
That would be cold.
He would improve every team right now in the world.
That would be cold.
That's unnecessary. I think it's unnecessary.
Every team. Real Madrid improve. Bayern Munich improve. City would improve them right now. Arsenal would improve. Chelsea already have them. Liverpool would improve. He's better than Ryan Gravenberch.
Lads.
Barcelona, I think he would improve them as well. I think Barcelona would love to have someone like Caicedo picking up and mopping up the space. Well, mainly just because Caicedo is in such a good form, but Caicedo would be incredible in Barcelona as well. He would improve every Italian team. I think Caicedo, I really think it's Caicedo.
Lads, what about, since this has gone off, what about a Vitinha?
Nah, fuck me.
Okay, no?
Who?
No.
Who?
No.
I'm sorry. Can you say that for the people in the back who didn't quite get that, Pablo? If we're gonna be silly, how about Weston McKennie? How about we throw his name in that?
John, just throw Musa in there and be done with it.
Yeah, exactly. I would give you
Tony Kroos. Tony Kroos or Florian Wirtz.
I'll give you Wirtz.
I give you Wirtz, but Caicedo.
I'm tempted to go Kroos, but obviously
Caicedo. I fucking love this,
bro. Caicedo. I picked Caicedo over Wirtz. I considered all of those players. I consider Kroos. I consider Wirtz. I think Caicedo has had a better 2024 than the rest of those guys.
Oh my god, I can't believe
just the year.
There's two Chelsea midfielders in here. We came sixth.
Yeah, bro. I know, but I'm going with Caicedo. That's my shout. I put Caicedo in the ring. I'm not backing down.
Oh, even Granit Xhaka is another good shout.
Yeah, but 2024, bro. They just 8-4 against Liverpool.
What about a Martin Odegaard?
Yeah,
Martin Odegaard is a good one.
Do you know what I mean, Dad? We're missing out. Let's actually be real here. Let's just strip this back.
Actually
Odegaard, Wirtz, and Kroos are all better than the three we put forward. They've all had better 2024.
I concede. I could agree for Martin Odegaard because I think last season he was incredible, and this year, similar to Rodri, you can see how bad Arsenal has been without Odegaard in this team. Literally today, we saw the game Arsenal-Chelsea. The ball to Martinelli is such a lovely ping ball from Odegaard. He's the only player in that Arsenal team that's able to see that. If Arsenal wants to win the league, they need to keep him fit. That's a fact. So I think Odegaard could be the other guy that I would go in. I would be.
Here's what it comes down to.
More than happy to concede Caicedo if we put Odegaard in the team.
Here's what it comes down to for me. I prefer one more defensive midfielder and two that are a bit more attacking minded. Right? You guys seem to want to shore up that midfield a little bit more. And Honestly, even though it was my suggestion, my hatred for Arsenal is kind of overwhelming me. I'd rather concede and go with Caicedo.
Yeah.
Let's go Caicedo, please.
rather than go in Odegaard. But then we do have 2 Chelsea midfielders out of 3 when Chelsea have not won anything in I don't know how long, Pablo.
Yep. Sounds good to me.
Gosh. I mean, just no Fede Valverde,
no. Can I just say, by the way,
by
the way, the Barca public are not going to understand this Caicedo choice. Like, if this was on another podcast, this is going to be a scrutinized choice in the comments. But I don't think you guys are realizing that the Caicedo pick that's about to go in the team right now is not going to go down well at all.
I don't care, bro. Caicedo has been
Pedri.
insane.
Remember, that is Uncle John voting Pedri. Taking loyalty to Barcelona.
Caicedo.
In the comments, please.
Dude, I'm going Caicedo. Those are my options. John, I already put my options. I'm not shifting. I think those 2. That's my 2 votes.
Let's get more in there.
So then we got Caicedo, Palmer, and
Rodri.
And Rodri.
Incredible.
You're accepting Caicedo.
Wow. Wow, you guys. Wow.
Incredible television.
The most hipster shout ever has made the team. I'm adding him to the official team so I can.
He is class though. It's a pick, by the way, Bulga. If he keeps this up, you'll be able to say that in a year's time, and everyone will be like, "Yep, move on."
I'm a visionary.
He has been that good. He has been that good.
That's how I describe Buga. When I think of Buga, one word: visionary. That's it. That's the one.
I was talking about false backs before Guardiola.
Oh my goodness!
How do you think I pick up the
we
goal?
We have lost it here.
Hey, do you remember that false back when Guardiola put Walker as a false back against Southampton in the Carabao Cup in 2021? And she goes like, "Oh yeah, keep talking."
Poor woman.
Okay. Oh my gosh! All right, and we're not even done. We're not even done.
We need more hipster picks up front. I'm on my knees for some more.
I think it's okay. Right winger, let's do it because I think it's simple.
I think left wing is more simple.
No, right wing as well for me. It's more simple.
I'm gonna throw a grenade in the right wing position. So let's go.
He's gonna go Pulisic. Watch out.
Honestly, I wasn't going to, but like he did come to mind. Pulisic right now is having a career season in Milan. He's not the best right wing in the world. He's not the best right wing in the world. Okay, but I'm glad that you mentioned him. He is tearing things up over in Serie A. But no, that's not my pick for right wing. Also, not my pick for right wing. Also, not my pick. But I
you thought about
part of me wants to say Lionel Messi because even though he's in MLS, and that's the only reason why I'm not saying Lionel Messi, he's still outputting. He's incredible. To take Buga's argument, would make any team better. For longevity's sake, for the sake of the future, I wouldn't take Lionel Messi over a Lamine Yamal right now. But if we're playing in the Champions League final and somebody said, "Hey, you can have Lionel Messi back for one match," he's starting. Yeah, he's absolutely starting at right wing.
Fair point.
But I mean,
however, go ahead.
It's Lamine Yamal.
It's not Lamine Yamal. Let me tell you who it is. It's Mo Salah. Mohamed Salah right now is the best right wing in football. The stats back it up. The longevity backs it up. It's Mo Salah. Now, go ahead with your silly arguments for why it's not Mo Salah, but it is Mo Salah.
First of all, Rafinha has more goal contributions than Salah this season. Second of all...
Are you putting Rafinha in at right wing? Is that what you're doing?
No. But I'm just comparing. I'm just saying, like, just look at it, right? I think Lamine Yamal literally right now is the second best right winger in the world. Before, like, I would say Salah could be the best, but the reason why I put Lamine Yamal in front is simply because I think he had more impact in anything that he has achieved this year. So I think that the Euros that Salah doesn't have anything last year as well. He went trophyless. I think that Lamine Yamal performance in the Euros, let's be honest, he was the best player in the Euros. He was better than
really.
Yeah, for me, he was the best. For me, he deserved both the young player and the best player award.
For me, it was Fabian.
Fabian, well, yeah, I can concede that, but I think that for me, Lamine Yamal, what he has done in that tournament was insane. He literally pulled in the moment where Spain, the toughest ever moment Spain had to face in that world in the Euros. When was it, Pablo? Was after they conceded to Colomboani, right? After the cross for Mbappe at the game against France. And Lamine Yamal, we just went on and said, you know what? I don't care. I'm just gonna put the whole of my country on my back, on my back, and I'm gonna beat Rabiot, and I'm gonna score a corner, bang into the top right corner, left corner. Then he gets back to Barcelona. He gets number 19. He continues flying. He's scoring goals. He takes Real Madrid out of the game in a ballpark with the right foot at El Clásico. He continues scoring. He's become such an icon that I cannot simply go for him. He won the Copa Trophy. You have to count that as well. He have to count that he got 8th in the Ballon d'Or, like more than Salah. And I think that just Lamine Yamal that Euros for me is the one that just itches him over the edge for Salah right now in just this season. But I do think that Salah is right now better right winger. But for me, we're talking 2024 for this list. Lamine Yamal is the one that I pick because of the Euros performance that he had. Now, Pablo, the floor is yours.
I leaned towards Salah, which I'd never usually do. And it's because I think Lamine Yamal has had more special individual displays at the Euros, and he is a more special player for me. I watch Salah, and Salah doesn't get me off my seat, by the way, but he is an incredibly prolific winger and will go down as a Premier League great and one of the best of all time because he keeps producing for Liverpool at a ridiculous level, and he is absolutely class. I do agree with John. Like, the numbers this guy puts up from the wing are insane, and he does deserve his flowers. Oh, it is such a tough one. I just don't know if Lamine Yamal, for me, consistently over 2024, he's still such a raw player, Lamine. He is still really raw. And he doesn't produce those performances every game, you know? I think Salah's probably more consistent right now, despite the fact that Lamine has some crackers, you know? I think Lamine, he misses big chances in the final for Spain and the Euros as well. Lamine, we can't forget. And, you know, there were moments where Lamine wasn't, you know, Spain's, you know, absolute best player. So...
Give it to me, baby. Give it to me, baby.
I'll lean towards Salah.
What? People,
yes.
I said Lamine, just so you know.
Apologies.
For me, Lamine is the best thing since sliced bread.
Listen, again, if I'm building a team, I'll take Lamine. If it's a one-off match, right now today, I'm going Mohamed Salah. And again, we are ranking 2024 performances, and you look at Lamine last year, had some good ones, but only 5 goals, 5 assists in 37 matches played.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. 5 goals in 37 matches. He's an incredible young player, but that's what, if he's talking about the best right winger in the world, I think they need more than 5 goals in 35 games for me. Yeah.
So we got Mohamed Salah.
Okay.
On that right wing, baby.
Should we go left then now?
Yeah.
I feel like I know where you guys are gonna go. I'm not gonna go there with you. I'm not gonna do it.
I'm just gonna name my top 3 players.
I can't believe
my
this.
4. I'm gonna name my from the 4 players.
Okay.
4, I put. You're gonna kill me for this. 4th, I put Omar Marmoush. You know who he is?
I knew it, man. I knew Marmoush was getting mentioned.
That's 4.
Didn't he score a free kick again today or something?
14 goals, 10 assists just this season. Absolutely insane from the Egyptian for Frankfurt. Then number 3, I'm going Nico Williams. Number 2, I'm going Rafinha. And number 1, I'm going Vinicius Jr.
I won't go there. I won't do it.
Mine is Vinicius Jr., by the way.
It has to be.
That's fine. That's fine. I just want it. I want it noted. I refuse. I will not do it. I'm not going to go over the same arguments that I've been saying over the last 3, 4, 5 episodes. It should be Rafinha. Okay? But that's fine. You guys don't care about character, don't care about any of the antics. If you just want pure football, then fine, go with Vinny Jr. But he will never play in my club. Never.
So who was your pick, Rafinha?
Rafinha, baby. Yeah.
I
had Rafinha number 1. Nico Williams was up there. I had thoughts of a Rafael Leao, but he's just not producing like he should. In terms of raw talent, he's up there. He's, top 3, top 5, but couldn't really make the strong case for it. But I go Rafinha for character and commitment, and I do think that he will have more goal output, a higher goal output, I should say, than Vinny Jr. this season.
Wow.
Yeah.
Lads.
Double down on it.
I think the thing is that Vinicius will have the penalties. He will have some stat padding with hat tricks here and there. So I think those things will come in handy for Vinicius Jr. But I mean, it's Vinicius Jr. I struggled actually at number 9. I don't know about you guys.
I'm really torn at number 9. I'm really struggling, boys. I need you. I need you to guide me and argue who you think should be the number 9. I've got 3 names, but
I got 3 names as well.
I hope at the top of those 3 names is Erling Haaland.
Okay.
I know there's an argument to be made for Lewandowski, obviously.
Nah.
There's maybe an argument for. Let me guess your guys' list. So you don't have a Lewandowski on your top 3?
I don't know.
I do.
That is surprising. Harry Kane?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, Pablo has him. Buga doesn't. Buga's gonna have.
I wonder who.
Or some hipster.
Yeah.
Look at that smirk.
He doesn't. He
at that smirk.
He has Griezmann on.
It's not Griezmann.
Okay, who's your top 3? You do Buga. You do have Haaland in your top 3.
Yeah.
Okay, Pablo, is Haaland in your top 3?
Yeah.
Okay, so Pablo's top 3 has Harry Kane, Haaland. I'm curious what the third is. Buga has Lewandowski, Haaland, and who?
Bro, he has 23 goals and 4 assists this season. Last year, he had 43 goals and 15 assists. That's insane, dude. That's insane. And just so you know, guys, the thing that I did was the Victor Gyökeres mask.
Yeah, they know. Surely.
They know. I mean, for the audio listeners, I'm taking the whole.
You know why? You know what I think, Ignacio. I think if you go on the European Golden Boot, basically you get a point. You get points for each goal. Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure if you're in the top 5 leagues, you get 2 points. The fact that Gyökeres' goals count for 1.5 points in the European Golden Boot race is probably why he doesn't get in for me, because it says about the league he's playing in.
But it tells you how much he has to score to be up there.
Yeah, no, it does. Yeah,
he's playing against second world clubs. You know what I mean?
But I think that the sheer output, it's insane. For me, literally, Haaland would be here. And should on like it's easy to put Haaland in, but what I'm looking at is no, great. But I'm looking at Haaland this year, 15 goals, 0 assists. Like I think it's not bad. It's insane.
That's pretty
good. Right, dude.
It's crazy. Yeah, but I think what I think 23 goals. It's more insane, and you add 4 goals to that. And I think I just look at the player, free kicks, and everything. I don't know. I just feel that he's the man of the moment. And I really do think that he's had an incredible 2024.
Are you saying he's the best striker in 2024? Or that's your pick, is the Swede? Yeah. Well.
Yeah. That's my pick.
Not Erling Haaland.
Not Erling Haaland, no.
Not
John,
the best striker in the world.
I'm going to go with John and go with Erling Haaland.
Yes.
Okay, it's fine.
You've made my mind up. If Ignacio produced an alternative, then we could. Yeah, Kane won't get it because of Bundesliga.
But where would you put? Just so I want to see, where would you put Gyökeres in that list?
Between
Lewandowski, Kane, and that. Like I honestly would put him.
I'd have him in my top
2. I would have it like 2 in that sense.
My top 4.
I would say top 4, top 3 maybe.
Yeah. You could argue top 3 with me, but yeah, I haven't put Lewandowski because I'm trying to think back to all those games last year, guys, and we can't forget. You got to think from January through to May.
Yeah.
I mean, my God, some of those games, like.
No, that's why for me he's 3rd. For me, this year the strikers hasn't been,
He's probably been the best striker in the world this season. Lewandowski, though, could we say that maybe?
Yeah, I think you could say. I think it's still
not the most twisted take. I think it. Yeah, I for most informed striker, I think the top 3 would be Lewandowski, Holland and how do you say it? Gyökeres.
Well, Kane is still scoring, eh?
Yeah, but his inability to lift a trophy,
I know,
is just a stain.
It's insane.
An absolute stain,
isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Poor guy, man. I'm being so. He just everything he does. It's like, it's so meaningless.
Yeah. I think there's a shout for Lautaro Martinez, but it's
big shout, shout.
It's a step below, I think, Holland and Lewandowski right now.
Yeah. I've never been convinced by Lautaro, but I know he gets huge. He's always up there. Of course, he scored the winning goal in the Copa America this year as well, which obviously gives him credit. And he scored a lot of goals for Inter. But I never watched Lautaro and go like, that is a number 9. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm glad we agree. I'm glad we agree.
Somebody in the comments is going to say Ronaldo. Somebody's going to do it. Some goofball. Some 10-year-old goofball that only watches highlights and has never watched a full match is going to be like, "Well, Ronaldo's still the best."
Okay, so let's do a recap then.
Yeah.
To end this episode, we have Emiliano Martinez as a goalkeeper for the Mes Que Un Podcast official 2024 best team. Koundé right back, Rudiger and Van Dijk center backs, Guardiola at the left back, Rodri, CDM, Cole Palmer next to Moises Caicedo.
No goddamn sense.
Mohamed Salah at right wing, Erling Haaland as striker, and left wing Vinicius Jr.
Yeah.
That's a tremendous. I'm just honestly, I can go happy and sleep today that Caicedo is in our team.
This is incredible, man.
Don't you think it's so much fun when we have to agree?
This is fun is one way to put it.
Yeah.
Fun is one way to put it. We'll see what people say in the comments. I'm very curious. Give us your full 11, best of 2024. Again, a lot of this was kind of a bit of recency bias, but we included players that have been injured. We've included players that haven't played a lot this calendar year. So let us know what your starting 11 is for 2024.